In a quiet corner of a bustling town, there stands an unassuming restaurant with a secret as dark as the shadows that creep across its walls at night. This charming eatery is said to be the home of a ghostly lady, a specter whose tragic tale has been whispered among locals for decades. The story goes that many years ago, a woman frequented this restaurant, always alone, sitting at the same corner table. Her eyes were often distant, lost in thought as she sipped her tea and watched the world pass by. But behind her quiet demeanor was a heart heavy with sorrow. She had once been deeply in love, but her beloved had left her, never to return. Heartbroken, she continued to come to the restaurant, perhaps hoping that one day he would walk through the door. But that day never came. One stormy night, the woman dined alone as usual. The wind howled outside and rain lashed against the windows. As the last patron left, the woman was found slumped over her table, a bottle of poison by her side. In her grief and loneliness, she had taken her own life. Staff, horrified, tried to help, but it was too late. Her soul became trapped within the walls of the restaurant, her sorrow anchoring her spirit to the place where she had spent so many lonely hours. She is often spotted standing in the corner of the dining room, her eyes filled with an otherworldly sadness. Some say that if you look closely, you can see tear stains on her cheeks, a haunting reminder of her final sorrowful moments. The ghostly lady is more than just a silent observer. Patrons have reported strange occurrences. Cutlery moves on its own. Candles flicker without a breeze, and sometimes a cold chill passes through the room, even on the warmest nights. Most unsettling of all are the stories of customers finding their money missing, only for it to reappear in the most unlikely places, tucked inside a menu, under a plate, or even slipped into their coat pockets. Could it be her way of reaching out, a silent cry for attention or help? One particularly eerie detail is the legend of the mirror at the back of the restaurant. It is said that if you sit at the right angle, you might catch a glimpse of her reflection, not just standing behind you, but seemingly trapped within the mirror itself, her eyes pleading for release. Some have heard soft, mournful sobs echoing through the hallways after closing time, as if the ghostly lady is reliving her heartbreak night after night. Despite these chilling tales, the restaurant once remained a popular spot, perhaps drawn by the macabre allure of its resident ghost, until it eventually closed its doors for good. Some believe the lady's spirit has found a strange sort of comfort in the place, surrounded by the warmth and chatter of life. Others think she is waiting, hoping that someone will finally understand her sorrow and help set her free. So, if you ever find yourself near this haunted restaurant, be mindful of your surroundings. You might just catch a glimpse of the ghostly lady, forever searching for the peace that eluded her in life. And if your money disappears, perhaps she's asking for a small offering, a token to acknowledge her presence and the tragic love story that binds her to this world.